the way this came about is that the Auto Task Force has a bunch of people that don't know anything about cars, don't know about anything about making cars, selling cars. Most of them don't even own cars. That's one. And they got it in their head. They read an article someplace that Toyota, a very successful car company in the United States now, but they don't have as many dealers as these other ones. So they got it in their head that GM and new Chrysler have to look like Toyota from a distribution standpoint.
But Toyota's still growing from the outside in.
Well, that's right. I mean, I'm not saying it was a good comparison.
They went to the best markets.
Right.
And then they went to the ones that were a little bit,
right.
you know,
well,
successful after that.
Right. And in rural America, people are going to drive American-made plans in February. They didn't have all this dealer closure shit because they know how business is like. But then the Auto Task Force pushed back and said, no, you got to close a bunch of dealerships. And once they opened that door, the car companies then decided to take advantage of that and then get rid of troublemakers, get rid of this, get rid of that.
And Congressman Steve LaTourette from Ohio.
Well, Tammy, thank you, and thank you all for being here. I want to congratulate the leadership of the House, the Democratic leadership of the House, and a new member. Come here, Maffei. It's not often that a rookie has such a sterling piece of legislation, and he deserves our thanks for moving that forward, and I appreciate it very much.
Thank you again.
Every dealer here that's here in Washington has a horror story to tell. I met a fellow who's here today, Mike Comiskey from New Orleans, wiped out by Hurricane Katrina. He reopened only to be shut down in this abomination. And while I'm going to continue to be bipartisan, I have to tell you that the use of an expedited bankruptcy proceeding by a task force to extinguish state franchise laws for all of the dealers here and dealers all across the country is unconscionable. The task force, on which not one person had any experience in making a car, selling a car, making a car part. Wall Street Journal did a little survey. Most of them didn't own cars, and those that did own cars, most of them owned foreign cars. They aided and abetted Chrysler and GM in driving this car through the door and extinguishing the rights of many, many, many automobile dealers in this country. And it's about jobs. And I'm glad to have that chart someplace back there. There's a chart. Here's a chart over here. It's estimated by NADA that 60 people work at each dealership. If you look at the closures that are contemplated, it's about 200,000 jobs on top of what we're talking about. On top of the UAW members who have lost their jobs, or about 40,000. And next week's story is going to be about all the people that didn't work for GM and Chrysler and worked at Delphi that are going to lose their health insurance as a result of this bankruptcy. You're getting north of 300,000 Americans losing their job. It's wrong. I look forward to working with the Democratic leadership of the House at 3 o'clock this afternoon. The Rules Committee is meeting on a proposal in the Financial Services Appropriations Bill. And I look forward to the leadership's support in helping Congressman Obey, Chairman Obey, and I protecting the dealer language, which will further this motivation. Thanks so much.
This fight's worth fighting, and you just need to keep it up.